Hello and welcome back to episode 35 of Retrospective Progression. I'm Aredawg, the creator hero, and this time, I did a lot of work over at the Growly Challenge, so let's just head over there. Over at the Growly Challenge, and I got the baseline done. I have these here because I didn't want to move them. Probably still won't move them because I'm lazy. But I did get the entire baseline done. And in fact, let's just do this. Oh yeah, this right here, this is where we're gonna put in all our items that we got in this version right here. So to start off, whoa, I got a little weird. Oh, I see why. Yeah, yeah, okay. There we go. Now we can get it started over again. All right, so I'm gonna tone down the music that's on this side of it because I'm really gonna kind of explain how this all works. So to start off with, we basically made this little circuit here that when it circles in, basically we're gonna re-loop it, so it's gonna make sure the song continues on and on. And then each and every one of these things right here, each of these repeaters is set in a specific way that allows me to have the music timing set up the way it's supposed to be. So for this beat right here, we have it kind of spaced out every 4 beats. It kind of does the little notation. There are some places where you need a little bit of an extension, like over here, because there's a point where it's like, okay, it needs more than just a full beat. It needs a little bit more. And right here's a good example too. We've got a 3-1-1-2. So adding all that together puts it at a 7, which allows us to get this music going as we need to. These music note blocks, of course, are activating with the repeater coming into them. It's activating this redstone behind it. And what's interesting here is if this redstone activates and I push it into a repeater, this also activates behind here, so I can get a nice little 3 chord going here, which is fantastic for this. The other thing that I noted here was, in order to get that looping going, if I was to go all the way to the end right here and then just loop this back in, as you can see, this kind of keeps its power for quite a little bit. It had to be a short burst in order for us to do that, but we don't have the technology just yet, Pistons, to allow us to do a short burst. I'm sure once we get that, we could definitely make this a lot smaller, a lot nicer. I don't know. But that's why we have right here this one. So as we can see, this one activates here, goes in the repeater activates behind here, or actually no, the note block activates the redstone behind it. But then we take a repeater out from this one because this gets activated, and this allows us to do this little bit of timing And this timing allows us to go back into the clock right here to reactivate this to re-loop the entire song. The last thing to note is we need this redstone right there. Because if we don't have that redstone right there, let's take a listen. Where's the music coming from? Oh, here it goes. And this turns off. Wait for it. Oh, maybe because there's already a redstone coming off of it. Let's just do this. Give me a second. Yep, see, it does that. So basically you have to have redstone towards the end of it. That's starting to get a little annoying, so we'll just do that. Now, because I did that, it is going to loop through the last little bit of the song. If I caught it while this thing was active, it wouldn't... I mean, the song would still go on, but... yeah, there's no big issue with that. The issue comes if you spam this to start it. So, prepare your ears. So we've got that going. You can see, let's see, does it deactivate? Oh, wait. If we do it while it's going. Yeah, there we go. So you have to be careful, otherwise you get... It's just not gonna work well. And it just makes a really bad racket. So we're just going to turn that off, and I'm going to run away because, yeah, I don't want to deal with listening to that. So I got to get 75 blocks away. Okay. We're good. We've stopped the music. Everything's fine. So, yeah, we've got this all completed. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to fill in up at this level here. And then I may need to dig out a little bit more around here because this portion of it, the melody does require a little bit more note blocks than the bass line did. And if the bass line gets to about here and, you know, I'm not yet done, I still am going to need a little bit more extra space for the melody. So I might push this out here. I might switch this to go in this direction. So it might kind of, instead of coming over this way, it might just like flip over top here and then go in this direction. We'll figure that out on our own. But that's for another time because, yeah, if I look at my tools... And my armor. Oh. I need to go see if I got some more diamonds I can do some new tools with. So let's I think I have some over at my mining tower. So let's head over there. Alright, heading back over to the mining tower. You know, I don't really use this much. I just had it here for a while, and I did get quite a good number of diamonds from my my mine down here. So, and 11 diamonds. Do I have any in the Dwarven Mountain? Let me check. Let's go ahead and check and see if we have any 2 diamonds. 2 diamonds? Oof. Do we have anything else in here? Coal. Oh, charcoal, that's why. Gold. A little bit of lapis. Some obsidian. No, we're good with iron. Don't know why I put gravel here. Let's go to the quarry. Maybe I have more there. Alright, let's go into the quarry. quarry basement and see if we have anything in our spoils chest. Gravel, flint, redstone, nothing, coal, iron, 3 diamonds. It's gold, obsidian. I think that would be lapis, but I think I've used up almost all my lapis, but 16 diamonds. Man, that's not enough to upgrade this stuff. Can I do anything to do this yet? Can you do that yet? No, give me back my... Now look through all these chests. I don't have anything extra that I could put. Let's go back to the mining tower. Let's see if I did have some gear in the mining tower that I might be able to try and use to maybe make better gear. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see. So we've got that. If we do that, nope. That's not gonna work. Yeah, what? You guys saw that, right? That sign didn't have any writing on it. Need help. Come see me, BTC. Well, let's do this. Put the diamond chest piece away. Make a day. And let's go on a journey to BTC's location. Doesn't look like whoever this person has really changed anything. Let's see. Oh, no. The signs are different. It's been a while. Was wondering if you forgot about me. I haven't and have been doing what I can to assist. I want to warn you, though, there are some people who are looking to disrupt your adventure. But you stopped them by moving the chamber. Good job. Also, I have moved my base elsewhere if you need my help, BTC. What? People disrupt me. If I could show my face cam, I'd be like, excuse me? People disrupting my adventure? Rude. Oh. So he's moved, or she? I don't know. Them? They? Dogface? I don't know who this BTC character is, like... But... You know what? Let's go on a journey. I'm gonna make my way back, but I think I'm just gonna cut in my adventure, quote unquote, in looking into where this BTC character moved to. Yeah, it'll just swipe in right now. So we're using the unmined application to kind of take a look at our world here. As you can see, we have, the old spawn here, the farm, the portal, the tower I need to get working on at some point. And then over here, of course, the Dwarven Mountain, the warehouse, the home, the quarry, and then of course Growly Island, or Growly Challenge Island. So we've got the Nether Coaster here, the carousel, the statue, and we've got our wall kind of situated out here. And then over here, this is BTC's cabin. Again, don't know who that is. But it looks like if we come down this way, yes, we can see our quarry here. It's a pretty good size, and I did lay out the track that I'm gonna have for the train to kind of go around. So it's gonna drop off, pick up, drop off, pick up, things like that. Interesting strangeness going on there, but yeah, that's what we've got here. And if we look over in this direction, like we can see pretty much an overview of our entire world here. And you know, while this is like the alpha chunks here, we're in the beta chunks over here, and I haven't really done any exploring over here, to be honest. And wait, what? What is that? I didn't build that. There's something here too. What is that? Okay. I'm gonna have to see this in the game. Maybe this is BTC's new headquarters? Let's see. Down at the bottom we can see it's about negative 1200, positive 475. Almost negative 1300, positive 475. About 400-ish. Huh. You know what? We're probably gonna have to come through here. Hold up. This is our new spawn right here. So if that's our new spawn, I could just boat over here to whatever this is, take a look at that, and then it's just a straight shot over. Looks like this might be mountains, because I think the brown here is the higher location. I have to go through some forest, but I can figure out what this is and why it's there. Huh. Yeah, let's go do that. I'm gonna go grab a boat, and then we'll boat from over here all the way to here, and we're gonna take a look at that weird structure. Alright, let's make our boat here. Got our boat, and now we're ready to traverse this location. So, the best way to get there, obviously, is, as you saw on the unmined map, is to go to our new spawn location. Now, I could make it easy for myself, but I won't have my boat with me, so I'm not going to do that. Because I'm not going to swim that whole way. That's a bit too much. But we will use the boat, and it did look like there was some traversing, some islands that were in the way that we'll have to kind of snake around, but that shouldn't be too bad. So let's just zoom over to our new spawn. Spawn. So now we can just put our boat down and jump in and go. These old boats are kind of different, unique, if you will. You turn by moving your mouse, and I think the new ones you have to use the arrow keys to turn because your mouse doesn't actually turn the boat slightly. I'll have to test that out once we get more boat mechanics. And again, no oars, it's just the actual boat. So we'll get our way over here. And I think if we round this corner, oh, that's kind of a neat thing over there. We should see that. Yep, there's that gray box. Okay, that does look really cool over there. I mean, this is actually a pretty nice place to build something. So I could see why someone wanted to do that out here. So let's go ahead and just sidle up to one of these. Okay, and then we'll just do that. Walk right off. Cobblestone. Obviously not naturally done because that cobblestone is placed, but I did not place that. In fact, the last time I was out here is when we kind of went into alpha, what was it, 1.2.1 or something like that, and just kind of started doing the whole big area. That's kind of what this was, but I didn't do anything here at all. I may have walked through here to get this whole area figured out and looked at when we looked at the unmined before. I forget which episode that was on, but that definitely was before we got on to 1.4. So it might have been a 1.2 or it might have been a... Huh. Now that doesn't look natural at all. What? Huh. Let's get a little closer. But yeah, and, you know, with the unmined, we made our way through this location, probably, so we could see what was around here, but... What the... Is that a loaf of bread with a face? I keep looking back to see if there's somebody behind them. Be like, huh? But I did not make that. I just want to see what this... You're going where I want you, where I want to go, buddy. Get out of here. The heck? That is a loaf of bread. It looks like there might be something in his mouth. Let's get a little closer. Whoa. I didn't notice what he was sitting on. That looks crazy. And what's all this about? This is weird. Someone's got stairs here. Let's head up this way. It's weird. Iron doors. I could break in, but my pickaxe is so low. Another portal. Does that mean someone's... Well, that's weird. And then it looks like these are gonna be like buildings on the side. Huh. Very weird architecture. What the? I don't know what that's supposed to be. Yeah, this is, and again, this is a flat location, but it doesn't look like this location was actually flattened, like this high. It looks like it was raised up, if we, go back here. Oh, weird. They did that whole internal section thing there, too. Huh. Looks like, well, they're not done yet because it looks like they have grass in there still. Weird. That does get us up here. Well, they did do the backside. Reference if you catch that. Yeah. And there's this. So this is the front, but yeah, definitely can go into the mouth. What's in here? Very 2012. Come on. Like, lapis and diamond here with a little... Okay. Whoever this is showing off their riches. I see you found my secret, but I am programmed for generosity. But I am programmed for generosity. If you need more items or repairs, I can impart some of my power to you so that you can complete the goals you are working on. Use this wisely, BTC. And then we've got a repair and a full stack. Well, what does that mean? And then there's a chest. Is there anything in the chest? Nothing in the chest. Do we put something in the chest? Let's put in our diamond pickaxe. And then I guess repair it? Okay. What? That just repaired my pickaxe? Who is this BTC character? Can I do multiple? Let's try that. My diamond sword's good. Let's go ahead and just do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and try and do that. Okay. Wow. Okay. That did repair it all. Huh. Interesting. So putting this stuff back on, I should be back to full. Yeah. And full stack. I wonder. I'm just gonna do this once because if I was to do any more, I think I'd feel like I'm cheating and doing too much. I mean, this, honestly, this kind of feels like cheating, but we'll just keep those in backup, and maybe I'll just use these till they expire, because this power just feels super cheaty. Programmed for generosity. I mean, yeah, use this wisely. Thanks, BTC. No, it's nighttime. Let's change it today. Okay. And let's go through that portal. Super weird. I think I'm gonna leave that mystery for later. Whoever this BTC person is, maybe they're gonna do something. Where am I? Oh, there's a pathway here. Okay. Where does this go? Yeah, it's super weird. Again, I don't know if I feel comfortable with using that power, honestly, because that's just a bit much, to be honest. But again, I don't know how that worked. I don't know. It just dead ends. Do I dig around here? Oh. I guess I could just dig right there. Oh. Huh. Well, we'll put that there. And if I ever decide that I'm wanting to use that, well, we'll go down this path. I don't know if I do. So, yeah, let us just go back and, I was gonna build a door. I think that's what we'll do, is just go build a door. Well, we're back at the Dwarven Keep mountain, whatever you want to call this thing. And I think I'm going to start working on these two doors here. These are the main doors to the entrance to the Dwarven Mountain. So I think I'm going to start off with this right here. We're going to take care of this portion right here. This is where the hinge is going to go, and then we'll start building this in. So I'm going to do a little bit of, live, well, not really live, but building on camera and kind of discuss what I'm thinking for this project. So to start off with, of course, we're taking out this this area here. Where you're going to have, for this dwarven door, we're going to have a, shoot, now I have to remember, how did this go? We did have that there. It was there. Okay, sorry. The problem with trying to talk and do this at the same time when you're not a professional. But essentially, the idea for this door is to kind of have a nice little entrance and kind of have a nice way for people to come in. I do want to name this location, and I think the name that I'm wanting to give this is a name that I am using for my D&D game. There is a Dwarven Mountain that is not just Dwarven, but also a Drow Mountain. There's a nation known as Shaladrothi, but we're not naming this Shaladrothi. No, we're naming this the Drow and Dwarven capital name, which is Ner Letheus. So I'm gonna just lift up here, and then across the screen you're gonna see Ner Letheus. It's gonna wipe across there. So that is the name that I'm going to be going with for the Dwarven Mountain here, is Nerletheus. Because the idea with Nerletheus is you have the Dwarven Keep within, or the Dwarven Mountain within. You have a Dwarven kind of like village outside. So maybe this village out here isn't just like, you know, a standard village. It could be, you know, because again, I have elves that live in here, the drow, because they like the Underdark and such. But we're gonna have them just kind of be out there as well. And then lastly, they live on top. So 3 locations that the drow slash the dwarves live at for this location. So we're gonna have a big N and a big L on both of these doors. We're gonna have the N on this one and the L on that one. That's kind of the general idea that I'm gonna be going with for this door. Is it's just gonna be there to be like, hey, here's how people can, you know, come in and say hi. And I'm gonna have to take this out. Oh wait. Oh. Oof. Have to do it this way because apparently you can't do it when it's right up against it. Get back here. So yeah, I'm at least doing this portion here. We're gonna go up one more after this, because this is basically going to be like the sturdy rock that the door is hung into. So let's get, yeah, one more up here, and we should be good. All right. So now that we have this, how am I gonna get down? We're just gonna do this. Ow. So that's gonna be where the door kind of goes up to. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna have like a little ring that comes. Let's see. I have my piece of paper here, so we're gonna do this. Oh wait. I'm gonna want some iron. Give me a second. Okay, iron acquired, and we're just gonna do this like so. And we're gonna pop this up like that. And so basically we're gonna have this here, and then we're gonna do one a little bit higher, and then we're gonna have a bit of like a circle here. I think I want to do that with gold, but I need to go get my gold and see if I have enough enough blocks to do that, because I'm thinking iron for the hinges, a stone location here. Oh, the other thing I thought about is actually going to be here. We're going to give it a little bit of depth. So it's actually going to have this little ring here, and we're going to cut into here. Right, like that. And then it's gonna basically just go all the way around here. I'm gonna need to cook all my iron, because this is going to need to go all the way, pretty much all the way to the top, because we're gonna also need to have this be iron. It's about, yeah, all the way. So basically we have an iron cap here, we have iron hinges with gold, and then for the N that's going to go right here for the Nerletheus, we're going to have gold inlaid in the background of that. And then this, of course, is going to be a little bit of a darker coloration to kind of do a little bit of like a nice little like inlaid look to it. So I'm going to do a little bit more work. We're going to get that up there. I might do a time lapse here. Let's check it out. We're going to start the time lapse here. I still need to get a little bit more stuff for this, but I think we're good here. Let's also work on getting the N figured out. At least we'll do the cutout for the N, so give me a second. So I did get a little bit more extra stone made, smelted, that's the word I was looking for. But now I'm gonna do the N here for the near, and then I think really I'm just gonna get this door at least facadely done, because if we actually come back around the other side, I only did the front side. The back side, yeah, we're not there yet. And I don't have the gold for the L, so it's just going to be like the N and the L, so I'm just going to have it like floating here. So we're going to I'm going to do this on camera too, just because, why not? And we're going to start here. We go up 3. We go up 2 more, and then 4 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do that and that. And then I'm going over a bit. Let's see. I'm going over 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll go 2, 1. I need to go over a little bit more. Need to go to right there to do that. And then jump down to my near death. That was not my intention. I need to do this part right here. So come to about right here. And we'll just dig this portion down. You want to, yeah, that's about right where we want it. So now I can kind of come back over here and like pick up all the stone that I've lost. Because every precious bit of resource helps. I know there's cobblestone generators. I've made one, but at the same time, yeah, I'd rather keep as much material as I can. I'm a hoarder like that. So now we just got to clean this up. So give me a second. Let me clean this up. Yeah, I think that's going to do for right now. Again, I'm going to get some gold blocks and I'm going to put it behind here. So in that way it kind of like pops out with the N. Obviously, it's going to be kind of bland looking without like all the texturing. We'll worry about the texturing later. But yeah, right now this is kind of what we've got so far. Again, I'm going to need to get more iron blocks to put up right over there, and then the gold blocks here. But this is a good start to the door for the Dwarven Keep, near Letheus. So yeah, I want to say thanks for coming along with episode 35 of Retrospective Progression. If you like the video, give it a like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz, and I'll see you next time. Later.